Hello folks, hello, hope you're alright. So today we're gonna stream a bit from Lionheart. Yeah. It's gonna be great, guys. What we're gonna do, well, we're gonna do some various bits and bobs here really. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to try and organize my ender chest. That's what we're gonna do first. So let's get cracking, guys. Let's get cracking. Yeah. Okay. So I have a plan, guys. Okay. And I have it written down on my phone, so I'm gonna have to look at it. We're gonna have 22 ender chests first of all in our sorry, we're gonna have 22 shulker boxes. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's see if we can fit them in here. Let's put the die away for now. We're gonna die them all, right? But that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, right? So we need to make basically 10 new chests here, I think. It's the consensus. So let's see what we can do. We have, yeah, we have 10 chests here. So let's start by doing that. So I'm gonna count again here, of course. Let's see, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so and just to double check, yeah, this is what we're gonna have. So we need to name them first of all. Okay, so let's take them all into our inventory if we can. That, yeah, and then let's get on the anvil. We might have to make a new anvil in a minute. So first of all, we're gonna have toolbox. Yeah, new anvil then. But before we do that, we're gonna color this box black. Okay, just to avoid any kind of confusion here. So let's see if we have enough iron. We need 31 iron to make a new anvil. I'm running super low on iron, guys. Super low. Might have to go mine or something equally mundane in a minute if things don't light up. So let's plonk that down and let's grab these and these, and then our whole inventory is sort of dedicated to the shulker boxes here. So the next one is going to be called valuables. Valuables. Okay, that one is going to be white. White. Well, I don't need to go to the crafting bench now, do I? So valuables, check. And then we're gonna have a blue one. So I think we have our lapis in here. And this one is going to be called cool bag. So this is where we're gonna have all our food. Like so. And then we need to have one called armory. Yeah, this is where we're gonna have all our weapons and stuff like that. Okay, and that one is gonna be light blue. Let's see if we have any light blue dye. Wonder if this creates light blue straight up. I don't know that. Yes, it does. My phone is apparently on. Let's turn it down. So, what we're doing, armory, light blue. That's a nice color, that is, by the way. So, next up we're gonna have a cyan colored box called Bits and Bobs. Bits and Bobs. Bits and Bobs. This is gonna be like, well, a bit of everything. We'll get back to filling them up in a minute, once we've named and colored all of them. Hey Crafty, how you doing, man? Not much. What we're doing today, well, you missed just what the project is. The project is to sort out my ender chest. Because the thing is, I'm realizing that the first project anyway is to sort out my ender chest. I'm realizing that, you know, this is my storage room. It's kind of chaotic. I'm getting more and more stuff, so I'm getting to a point where I fill shulker boxes with things. So I need to have order in the house. And so far we've got a toolbox, a valuables box, a cool bag, an armory box, and a bits and bobs box. And next up we're gonna have actually a chest that I already have, interestingly enough, which is a rocket box. Maybe it's already in the ender chest. Yeah, rockets, but it's white. It's not supposed to be white. It's supposed to be magenta. There we go. Rockets. Let's just recolor it. And there we go. And yeah, how are you doing? Hey, Funky. How are you doing, Funky? In case you happen to see me or hear me. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Crafty. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good, guys. I am dandy. Let's put one away then, so we don't have too many. Because I took this one from elsewhere. So then we're gonna have a pink one next. And it's gonna be the enchanting box. So here I'm gonna have my books and lapis and things like that, basically. Is the idea here. So then we're gonna have. Oh, actually, no. We need to rename you to potions. Potions. So I'm gonna have potions in this one, of course. And then the next one is going to be lilac, and that's going to be the enchanting box. Enchanting. That's spelled properly. See if I have any lilac here. I don't think I do. What's an easy way to make lilac, I wonder? I would guess maybe blue and red. Let's try it, see what comes out. That's purple. That's not quite what I want, because well, purple. Yeah, fair enough. Let's make it purple. I'm happy with that. That might well be the same color that this is. I can't remember. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine. So this is going to be naturally colored. They're going to change that, actually. So in 1.14 or 1.13, this is going to be the default, and the purple is going to be much more purple. So when you kill a shulker, you get something like this, or when you make a shulker box. But so it's going to be 17 colors, is what I'm trying to say. Right. So then next up, we need a red one, and it's going to be our technique box. Technique QUE. And in it, we're gonna have redstone stuff, some rails, and some bits like that. Right. So these are the basic boxes. In fact, we can go and put them down, because we're gonna fill them up with some stuff, whatever we have. This is also a good way. Whoops. Maybe we should sleep. It's also a good way, by the way, if you don't do this. This is a good tip as far as realizing what you actually need to go and gather. Yeah. Because if one of these boxes is suspiciously empty, that means that you have too little of it. And I know already of some boxes here that are going to be, like I said, suspiciously empty. So that's them. Looks good, doesn't it? So now we come to some boxes that are mere... Well, how many? I'm going to have 22 boxes in my ender chest in the end. And but then of course all of the things in the sorting system also needs to be in shulker boxes, of course, in the end. So now we come to so these are boxes that basically contain everything you need to walk around and do all the various activities in the game. So you can have some alchemy, you can do some enchanting, you can do some redstone, you can fly around, you can get your bits and bobs. You can equip yourself, you can eat, you have your valuables, and you have your tools, right? So this is all the activities. The next step is to get some materials, so we can actually do some stuff as well. So the first one is going to be containing stone. It's a stone mix. This is basically what you would... Don't tell me that anvil broke as well. That is just ridiculous. Can I even make another one? I can, with 2 iron to spare. Crikey me, honestly. I've forgotten what I said, but I'm sure it was unimportant anyway. Yeah, a stone mix. It's gonna be grey. And this, of course, is gonna contain some cobblestone, some smooth stone, some stone bricks, some andesite, some things like that. Next up we have a green box called landscaping. Green. Cactus green, right? Landscaping green. And that's going to contain some dirt, quite a lot of leaves, vines, things like that. Things of that nature. And then we have the shiny box World of Color. World of Color. And this is going to be lime green. And it's going to contain concrete and other colorful blocks. And then we're going to have a box called Build Mix. So this will contain all the stairs and slabs and walls and things like that that you could want on the go. And this is going to be a yellow box. What am I doing? That's quite a handy box to have for almost all projects. Needs this one. Hey Shorty, how you doing? And yeah, thank you. I might do. I do have a fair bit here, I think, but I might miss 1 or 2 colors. In that case, I'll pop over and visit your base for sure. Now we're gonna have a brown box called Dirt Mix. And this is going to contain dirt, grass, coarse dirt, maybe some gravel, things like that. And it's going to be brown. Brown box. And by the way, Shorty, I'm organizing my ender chest in case you're wondering. Because it's about darn time. It's been driving me a little bit nuts lately. Then we have this one. This one is an interesting one. Path Builder Mix. Okay, so it's very common that you need to build paths in this game, and I do it quite a lot. And for now, the paths around here are just really super simple paths with basically these path blocks. But if we look on that path over there that we built on the last stream, you'll know what I mean by that, right? You need a bit of everything there to to be able to just take this box out and build a path. And that one is also going to be brown. So I'll keep doing this. So path builder. Then the thing is, once you've done this, if you find that some of them you aren't using that much, you can just, of course, change it out. How do you make a lime color? Is it like this? Possibly. No. Then maybe it's green and white. Yes. Yeah, because we need another lime chest here now. And that's gonna be the chest of dice. Because, yeah, you know how it is. You wanna quite frequently... I'm smart. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Yeah, it's really frequent since the World of Color update that you need to actually dye things on the fly. And this was gonna contain basically anything that is in this chest at the moment. Right, it's time for, let's see, we can actually gather all the colors we need now. We need another brown. We need an orange. We're getting there, guys. We need another green. And then we need another orange. And then we need 2 light gray. I'm gonna have to make some more light gray dye. In fact, let's just chuck that in there. And make the light gray dye. So this is what we got left. 1, 2, 6 boxes, right? So what was the last one we made? Dice. Now we need one called logs, and it's going to contain logs. And then, so that's going to be brown. In fact, let's do this maybe. Then we need an orange one, and it's going to be called hardened clay. Now I appreciate that actually nowadays it's called dye, yeah. Ah, thank you, Smart, thank you. I enjoy having you here, let me tell you that. So I'm glad you stopped by. So let's see, hardened clay. I appreciate that it's called terracotta nowadays, but I don't care. I need to separate it out from the terracotta blocks, so it's hardened clay for me still. The next one is going to be called... the next 2 boxes are for specific... They're sort of project boxes, so they will change over time, right? But this one is going to be called Start Base, and that's this place here. Where we're at the moment. It's going to be green, and the next one is called Dominion, and they're basically going to, and it's going to be orange. These 2 are basically going to contain blocks so that I can just keep building on this thing, for instance. So this one is going to contain a fair bit of dark oak and spruce logs and things like that, right? And the Dominion one is going to contain quite a lot of red sandstone and things like that. Right, we have 2 boxes left, okay, and these are going to both be the same. They're going to be called MISC, and they're going to be containing anything. They're like boxes that you put rubbish in when you're out doing your things, basically. So let's just dye these feathers up. You can't really dye something with a sword now, can you? And orange. And orange. We'll see how full we can get these as well, of course. It might be that once we're done with this, we realize that, oh, we need this and we need that, so we'll go and get some more of it. So that's it. So let's put these down as well. These, by the way, are full of red sand. These are just mess boxes for the stuff over there. Let's remove this stuff here, maybe. So we have these here first. And then we can chuck these down as well. Maybe over here. Or maybe, I don't know, where do I put them all? So this is all gonna fit into the ender chest, right? Which is really pretty cool. So the misc boxes we can chuck in straight away because they're gonna be empty to begin with. As you can see, I have all sorts of rubbish here in them currently. This all needs to come out, and some of it is going to go into specific boxes here. So for instance, man, I'm annoyed that you can't see. I need to get name tags as well, don't I? Is that how you do it? We need to make an experiment, guys. Alright, let's just sleep first. And then we'll make a little experiment. What happens if you take a name tag and put it on a shulker box? Can you actually see the name of it? Well, first of all, do I have a name tag? Shorty, do you have a name tag? Are you the possessor of a name tag? Okay. Okay. Maybe you can't. It's annoying that you can't see which box it is. Anyway, I know this for a fact is the toolbox. So yeah, just for now, just to illustrate, we'll put all our tools in. This is the valuables box, and this is the armory, so we can chuck in all our armor stuff in here. I appreciate that I'm chucking in what I'm wearing as well, but just for now, I'll do that, so we know where it is. Lapis is a valuable, or we can put it in the enchanting box. I think that's more prudent for now. Then somewhere we had a build mix. Signs typically go in there. So let's see. We'll plonk our head down somewhere for now. And this thing. I think I'll go and test it in a minute, actually, because I think there was a thing about that. It might have been a suggestion, or it might actually be a thing. I don't know. So the dragon eggs, let's chuck them in here for now. But they might be handy to have. So now we need to go basically box by box here and see what we got. So for the toolbox, I do need a pick, don't I? To be able to pick these up. Let's take the toolbox and the armory box and the valuables box and the food box with us in. And let's have a look. So, for the cool box, we don't have much in the way of food, but we're going to take a little bit of what we got and chuck it in there for now. And then I think that might be a product we do fairly soon. Actually, that was a whole stack of raw fish. We'll just chuck it in raw for now, and then we'll deal with it later. I do have my own food, which is nice. So this one is considered ready now, so we'll chuck it in. Armory. I think most of what I got is in there already. I might want to chuck in the arrows. And that's about it. Maybe those arrows too. No, I don't need too many arrows, do I? 2 stacks surely is enough. Ooh, look at that. That is a treasure. Oh yeah, shields are going in there for sure. And yeah, I think that's about it. Oops. Actually, you know what? Let's just have 1 stack of arrows. Surely I will never need that many. Let's get the food box out again because, you know, I found steak. Okay, so that one is ready as well. Chuck it in. Valuables. Well, that's pretty much everything I got in this chest. So as you can see, I don't have too much stuff, but you know, it's not terrible. It's quite nice to have it gathered all in one place and have it with you as well. That's the thing. So if you need something when you're out and about, you're all right. Let's chuck some more lapis in there. I might actually take even more In fact, yeah, let's take 15 blocks as well. Chuck them in the enchanting box. I think that's about it for valuables, I'm afraid. The toolbox. Yeah, again, there's some things in there already. Are there any of the other tools we want? It would have been really good to have a hoe. But I don't have a hoe, so shears for sure. Flint and steel maybe. Bucket is considered a tool, isn't it? Let's just make... I don't have any iron. Let's leave the hoe alone for now. So let's say that that one is done too. And now we need to go and see here. Bits and bobs. We'll wait with that one. Rockets is done. Potions and enchanting. Let's grab those next maybe and see what we can do. I don't think I have any potions. So that's a thing we need to set up at some point. And then the technique box as well. Let's grab that too. So in here we're gonna have all the redstone stuff. We have some, not too much, but we have some. So furnace maybe not. Button. Yeah, that's about it. Man, I need to get more stuff. So that's our technique box. Enchanting, okay. So I have a bunch of books here. These. And I have some paper. And probably I have some leather as well laying about. A little bit. We'll take it for now. We'll grab some more stacks of paper. We can always get leather on the fly, can't we? Yeah, I think that will be good for this box. So we can chuck in those two. And then potions. Do I have a single potion? Oh, do I? I know I have enchanted books here, by the way, and if there's anything good here, we might consider... Yeah, actually, so for instance, maybe I can combine these to a Fortune 3 book. I don't have the levels. But we can put them in the enchanting box for future use. Right, potions. Do I have any sort of potions at all? Anything? Nope. Okay, it's gonna have to be empty for now. I really need to set up a brewery. I'm surprised nobody has done so yet. Okay, so this bits and bobs box we're gonna have to work a little bit with. Okay, thank you, Shorty. The bits and bobs chest, right? The point of this chest is to contain stuff that you can make other stuff from, right? So, for instance, we want to have a whole stack of saplings. We want to have a whole stack of bone blocks. We want to have a flint and steel, so I guess I need to use one of my last 2 irons to make a new flint and steel. Where would flint be though? It's not in here, is it? Aha! So we have that. We want to have a stack of torches in here. There we go. And a stack of torches. How's that? That was just half a stack, wasn't it? Oh. My maths is off. I deal with false maths here. So let's see, 53, 57, 61. There we go, stack of torches. We need some coal blocks in there as well, because you can obviously use that to make even more torches should you need it. bunch of furnaces, maybe. Because you never know when you want to, on the fly, cook up a bunch of stuff. Stack of food. We might not be able to do that exactly, but we can always put the fish in there for now, for instance. This is like our reserve food in case we lose our cool bag or, you know, everything goes wrong, then at least we have a stack of fish in here as well. Then we have some things that I can't do yet. A stack of ice, I can't do it. A stack of books, I don't have enough of that. Some emeralds, I don't have enough of that. String is really handy to have, so we'll put all the string we have in here actually. Some iron, well I'm obviously out of that. A stack of sand is good to have. Didn't I have like a... Oh yeah, it's in here. Sand. Excellent. Stack of sand, stack of gravel. This is so you can make concrete on the fly, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's why it's really good to have a stack of sand and gravel, because with these two and some... Hey Stans, how you doing, man? You saying something really interesting there, little shorty. Maybe build the brewery in the Venus thing I'll be building in the Dominion. Yeah, I like your thinking. I like your thinking. And on that note, I'm gonna show you what... Oh, it's night. I'm gonna show you what our beloved friend has done in a minute, Scusi. I am doing well, Stans. I'm doing really well, man. I'm chuffed to be on the Lionheart server at the moment. I'm sorting out my ender chest. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Stack of stone we need for this chest. Stack of dirt. It's probably in the dirt box for now. Like that. Some redstone. Some logs. Wait a minute. Logs. Let's do spruce. We seem to have most of that. We can go with some slime blocks as well, although I don't have many. I can make one more, I think, here. Pretty good idea to have some slime blocks. You never know when you want slime or such like. So let's chuck that in there. Let's see. So we have slime blocks, wood, dirt, stone, redstone. Awesome. So we need to have some backup gear here as well. Just some basic things in case of panic, right? So actually, let's take that and that and try and repair it maybe. That's a decent sword. We probably have a decent bow here as well somewhere. Let's take some arrows. Let's repair this one as well. Darn it, this anvil is also about to break. It's ridiculous. And a reserve pick in case of emergency. That's fine. This gear can become better over time, of course, but for now it's just the absolute last resort gear. Reserve bed. Name tags I don't have. A stack of rockets in case I lose my rocket box somehow. That's a pretty good idea actually. Also, I would like to have a stack of maps, although I don't have the iron to make any maps at the moment, so that's gonna have to wait. So this box is incomplete, but it's the best we can do for now with it, basically, I think. So that's that. Let's keep going here a little bit. We can easily move in the dice. The dirt we can do straight away, and the build mix we can do, and that we can do. That's going to be easy because we don't have too many of these blocks. Landscaping and stone mix we can also do quite rapidly here. I need to eat. So dice, straightforward. We're grabbing all of this stuff pretty much straight up, and I should check that I have all the dice as well. Well, we're not grabbing the apples; they're obviously in the wrong chest. Like that. Okay, so as you can see, I'm sort of emptying my my storage room here, and that is just how many. Actually, you know what we should do? We should grab the valuables box, and then we should grab the cool bag, and we should make a bunch of golden apples here. I mean, I have quite a lot of gold, so we should be fine to make a couple anyway. There we go, 28 golden apples. Let's make blocks out of the rest here again, so it doesn't take so much space. Chuck this in here. Remove that. Chuck down this. And chuck those in there. See, that's good. Now we have a reserve of golden apples as well in here. That's really nice. So where were we? Dirt mix should be easy enough. We need coarse dirt, grass blocks, and we need some of each of these as well here. Let's see. Did I forget to put the red dye in the dye box? I'll do it in a minute. So let's grab it. We can't really fill this thing at the moment, but we can make a start out of it, right? Quite a lot of this stuff, and you know, what else do you have in paths? Obviously need a good shovel to make a good path. Can sometimes have sand. Red sand can go really well in paths, actually. So let's grab a couple of stacks of that. And another thing you always do in paths is you have grass. You can even have some vines in there if you want to. And grass and ferns is good. Yeah, some leaves as well, why not? A couple of stacks of that. There we go. That should be a good little mix. Sorry about the jumping about. So let's consider that done for now. So the dirt mix is done. And this can go back here. And oh, I forgot to put in the coarse dirt though, didn't I? There we go. Coarse dirt is like such a beautiful block. Honestly, it's one of my favorites. Right, the build mix. Well, in this chest here I have all sorts of sort of prefabricated stuff. Oh, actually, this should go in the redstone box. That you like, you always make too many of everything, right? So that part of that is that part of it is in this box. Jack-o'-lanterns, these for sure. Some glass maybe. Oops, glass maybe. And probably no, not the crafting table. We'll have that elsewhere. And I think in here we have some slabs, and stairs, and things like this that you sort of end up with after projects are done, if that makes any sense. And so we gather all that here, so then we make a habit out of looking in here before we start crafting new things. Some sticks is also very good to have in this box, now that I happen to have them in here. And as you can see, this box fills up rather quickly. So we'll just take the glass out and have that elsewhere later on. That's the build mix. And this later on is now actually. So what we can have in here is we can have glass, we can have terracotta, glazed terracotta, and we can have these things, concrete powder. Let's see, where's sand. There's more of them that I missed. We could have also terracotta or hardened clay, but I'm gonna have a separate box for that. This is terracotta, smooth, marine. So there we go. Let's say that this is good for now. And then I need the dye box again. Chucking the red stuff in there. Stone mix. This is an interesting box. So basically the idea of this box is to have things in it so that you can build a proper stone wall with a mix that normally goes with that sort of thing. So we need basically it's kind of like this box here, although this is like for mass storage. There's more stairs, of course. So we need all the stone types here. Let's see, I think I have some more out back here. See why I need to organize myself. I have chests all over the blimmin' place. There's a piece of coarse dirt we can grab. Ooh, more food, nice. And more coarse dirt, that's excellent. Ooh, that's a good bow. More fish. I'm rich, guys. Ooh, and a potion. That's awesome. We'll put that in, and we'll put that in as well in the respective boxes. I'll sort those out later, guys. They're not that important, those boxes. So, stone mix. You can chuck all this stuff in here. And in this one, nothing. We can put it back. And then we can also put this back. And then we need to grab the builder mix. And stone mix chests. Let's see here. See, now this is full. Let's take all the stone materials out of this box and say that they belong in the stone mix box instead. So that's that. And if we take the dirt box, we can chuck in all this stuff, and that's good. And it's nighttime, so let's sleep. So yeah, I hope you had a good weekend, guys, by the way. Tomorrow it's back to work or school or whatever you're up to. Path builder mix. Didn't I just do that? Do I actually need both of these boxes? I do, but I need to have all of these things, like the fineries, they need to go in the path builder box. The reason I need two still is basically that you get a lot of dirt, and so I want to have basically a dedicated box to that in my ender chest. That's the reason. What should go, however, in the build mix thing is these. For sure. Like that. But yeah, glowstone is obviously something you build with frequently. So let's get the potions and enchanting out. Just because I want to put something in the potion box, I'll put that in there. And in the enchanting box we'll put this book, because it's quite good to have. Quite a nifty little thing. And actually let's get the cool box out again as well. And chuck all the fish we have in there. So we're almost done. Then we can have an overview. So what's this? Landscaping. You know what? We're gonna skip the landscaping box for now. We're gonna fill the logs box, the hardened clay box, and these two project boxes we'll skip as well, I think. Just so we don't do this all evening. So let's chuck this in here, start base in here, and landscaping here, and focus on the logs and the hardened clay. Logs is super simple. We just take all the logs. I also have, we can just take what is here now, right? But I also have, of course, a fair bit of jungle wood laying about. This really shouldn't be in here. Let's chuck it in here for now. And this basically, I don't know. The logs box is one of the boxes that I use them absolutely the most, along with the bits and bobs box. It seems like for every build you have to use this box. The hardened clay box. I think we basically have a hardened clay box here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So we'll just basically transfer the contents of it. I don't have too much. So that's the thing we could do. Go and get more clay basically. Because that's another material that I use a lot. Yeah, so now we emptied this box. We can put that back in there. And like that. Now, there are of course a few free slots in this thing now, but don't you worry, we'll have something in pretty much all of them, right? First of all, we have some end chests. I usually have, well, the goal here is really to get a stack of ender chests in my ender chest and have a stack of ender chests on my person, right? Because there's nothing worse than breaking your ender chest and not having another one. So that's that. Let's see here. What else are we having? We should have some emergency food, so that if we're super hungry, we can always go in here. Let's take. Let's see. Raw salmon. I need to cook up some fish. All right. Let's take the raw salmon here. Chuck it in here for now, and that can be in there for now. And let's take another raw salmon, chuck it in here. I don't know why I have so much raw salmon, by the way. So what was I doing? Yeah, let's just grab the beef here, chuck it in the ender chest, and we will always have access to it as long as we have an ender chest, right? That's the key thing. The next up, right, I had planned to have either my armor or my elytra in here, but actually I very rarely nowadays use my armor. I always wear my elytra or nothing, pretty much, so I'll skip that bit. And then the final thing we need to do is we need to have our toolbox, alright? I'm going to take out my fortune pick and put that straight into the ender chest, because it's one of those picks or one of those items that you always use, and it's annoying to have to open a shulker box just to get it out every time. So that's that. That's the whole thing. What we can do is we can put these 3 items that we have laying about last, and do like that. And this is what the shulker box looks like when it's done. So there are still things in here, of course. Did I do the bits and bobs chest? Yeah, I did. Right, I'm reading through what I've come up with here. Oh yeah. What I did as well say was that my ender pearls which I again could replenish quite easily. They should go as well in the food box, because there's no way you're gonna need a whole shotgun box full of food, you know, to lug around with you. So we'll just chuck them in here at the bottom, and we can fill this entire row with them. That's no problem. So now we have them with us. So let's just quickly go through what we do have still in here. We have just some building blocks, really. We have gunpowder and paper, so we can make more rockets. And some more dirt type stuff. We have these things. Yeah, let's leave them there for now. We still have some building materials. But actually what we can do is we can take all this stuff and put it in this chest now, because this is the crafted goods chest that I've had since before. And that's quite handy to have all these things in one place. And then if something becomes full, why is there a piece of paper here, honestly? If this becomes full, or if something here is missing, I'll go and look in this chest first and see what's going on. You're seeing that now we're actually starting to get a fair bit of empty space here, which is really nice. Let's see, we could put more of this sort of stuff in the landscaping box straight away, maybe. So let's maybe do that. Maybe some saplings. No, not saplings in there. And the grass for sure. Yeah, let's grab the landscaping box. And chuck this stuff in. And here we got dragon eggs, a boat. I should have a boat really somewhere. But then again, I have a whole stack of logs with me in the bits and bobs thing, so I can obviously make one. I think we're done. That's it. Man, I'm happy with this. So now we can ponder what we need more of and what we need less of, and so on and so forth, and then that's to decide what we're doing. The first and foremost, guys, we have one piece of iron. That's all we have to our name. I plan on streaming for another hour and a half or so. That's my plan. So, I have one piece of iron. I need to go and get more iron. Okay, that's like a priority thing here. Let's see. These are good. And these are good. And we need our crappy sword. And we need a bow. Hey AC! How you doing, man? I have a question for you, AC. As it happens. Who built the iron farm next to Scoozy's base? Yes. That's what I was going to show you, Shorty. I'm annoyed that you've already seen that. Let's go and sleep first. Before we go and do anything else. Sorry. Is it a triple one? I don't think it's a triple one. I think it's a single one. We'll go over and have a look in a second here. Go over and have a look in a second. Right now we're gonna look. This thing here. This is not a witch farm, this is an iron farm. Okay, let's assume it's ours. And fix our iron problem straight away. Yeah, I hope it was Goosey too. Oops. This witch farm needs sorting out as uggers. Yeah, so this was what I was going to show you, Shorty. Look at this. Maybe you've already seen it. That is awesome. So cool. Oh, did he? Where is that located then? I see. I love this snake. This is so cool. Scusi is turning out to be quite the builder, I think. I would have struggled with that. Somewhere, eh? Ye thanks. Yeah, so this is a cool snake. So, oh, by the smeltery you got. I don't think I've ever managed to find my way to that on my own ever, Funky. So you have to show me someone again. Fix your witch farm, man. Make it pretty. Yeah, so the idea here is later on I'm gonna build a tree in this sort of area here. I don't know now, Shorty, where it's gonna go. Maybe it's gonna go on this side, because that might look better. Because this is very deep waters down here by the squid. Yeah, so maybe here. And then Shorty's gonna build a thing around it, or by it. Which involves the snake as well. But I need to consult with Scusi first and see what it is actually he has planned with this thing. Because I can't remember. Hey Belmonger, how you doing, man? I hope you're alright. I hope you're alright, man. Okay, so this sort of takes care of our iron problem here. A little bit, anyway. We'll see if we can't go and find the triple one and fill it up a bit more. Yeah, but how are they gonna get from there to wherever they need to go, AC? That's what I don't understand. Alright, Shorty. That's cool. So, let's go and see if we can locate this iron farm, because it's ridiculous to not have any iron. And I certainly don't feel like mining for iron. I feel like maybe mining for diamonds, but not iron, please. Not iron. Oh yeah, and here's Scusi's, sorry, Shorty's base, in case you don't know that. Yeah. Very lovely. This is new, Shorty. Yay! Yay! Shorty's box! Shorty's box! They're all yours, Shorty. All yours. Fish! There's no tomorrow. Shorty is an old member. Shorty is an old member. Is this somewhere where you have your dice, Shorty? That's nice and colorful. Well, maybe it's here. Yeah, no, I think I'm alright, Shorty. You keep that. That's fine. Oh, did you have name tags, by the way, Shorty? One of the boxes I missed, no doubt. Oops. Could have been in there, but no. Could have been in there. If I were Shorty, I would put them in here. Let's grab, well, we only need one for the experiment. The experiment, by the way, is can you put a name tag? So let's name this, for instance, toolbox. And then we need to grab our toolbox, put it down, and see if we can put the name tag on it. Oh, we can't! Eee. So annoying that you don't see the name when you have it out. You only see the name when you. Alright, so you get that back again, Shorty. Thank you for lending me a name tag. Thank you, Shorty. So, let's see here. This is where the post office is. And I think... I want to say that the... Oh, okay, so this is where Nina's stuff is. I want to say that... Where is the iron factory thing then? I want to say it's above, over here, but this is just Nina's stuff. I've never found the foundry thing. Or the smeltery. Because these are all just people's bases. By your base in the clearing to the right. Okay, let's see. Your base. In the clearing to the right. Over here? Over this way? This is just a huge forest. Or maybe it's left, so it's your other right. Ooh, you're right. You're right. Ah, this is nice, Funky. This is awesome. Triple iron farm. Ka-ching! See if there's any AFKing going on. 37 iron. Yep, okay. So maybe I'll AFK here later on. That could be a thing. So I feel, actually, what we need to do, what we need to prioritize here is... maybe I'm lost now. Where am I? Shortest base is this way. Yes, spawn is this way. I think maybe what we need to prioritize. Yeah, let's get away from spawn first of all. Let's back to the base. What we need to prioritize is getting some more blocks. Okay, and so we need gravel and sand and dye. That's basically what we need. We need to make maybe a stack of each of the colors. So I think that's going to be a project that we undertake sort of now. We might have some sand, and but we only have like a stack of gravel. Yeah, we don't have too much sand, so that's just not going to cut it, is it? And then when it comes to dyes, we can make brown, we can make white. We probably need some more ink sacks, but we can fix that over at Ike's place. So I think what we need to do basically is we need to go out and yeah, I need that again now. We need to go out and dig sand and gravel. So we need our digger. And the goal here should be to fill this one with sand and this one with gravel maybe. Oops. That's a pretty good goal. Man, is it night already? Ridiculous. So, where's the desert? I think there is a thing in the... in the nether that leads to a desert, so we can start with that maybe. Although I'm unsure where it is. So if you happen to know, let me know in the chat. Could be that it's this way. Gravity duper, yeah. What's this say? Ice spikes. Oh, actually, we need ice as well. Let's do that first. Let's do that first then. I've never been out here. And you know, it feels like we just started on the server, me and Scusi and AC. And really, I have very little in the way of gear. Maybe it's here. That looks icy, doesn't it? Let's try this. Maybe it's over there. Maybe. Do you know if this is somebody's like proper base thing? It's a very nice banner, by the way. It's a very nice little ice rabbit. Or snow hare. Let's try and go this way and see what happens. This nether is so confusing. I mean, what does this mean? Is it too much to ask to set up a couple of... There's a nether portal, although it doesn't look very promising because it's surrounded by fire, but we'll go have a look, yeah? Nope, this is the end portal one. Looking for the desert, AC. Or a desert. No, that's fine, man. It's absolutely fine. Aren't you streaming, AC? So I'm over by the end portal now. And if you happen to know where the ice spikes or desert is, let me know. I think we'll go back here and then let's just continue instead, even though I really like this banner. We'll just keep going here for a bit and see if we end up with a portal. You don't know at the moment. Are you likely to know in the next 5 minutes? Aha! There was a sign. Yeah, the Mesa portal I know of as well. Although it's flipping impossible to find your way in it to it anyway. This is very nice, man. What a place. Hey, there's a house. Let's have a look. Oh, you're not streaming at the moment. This ice spike is protected by Dragon Enterprise Corp. And then we can go in and sleep. That's actually a pretty good idea. This ice spike, this particular spike is protected. So nothing else is protected if I understand it correctly then. And if it is, you better stop me now, guys, because I'm about to go ham. We need to fix it, mate. We need to fix it. We'll go a fair bit away here so we don't destroy people's view. But I think we'll grab these. I can't even remember where I wanted ice, so let's put it in this box here for now. How do you get there from our place, Stacey? Or from any place that I would know of. This is such a satisfying sound, by the way, guys. I love this sound. Ghost block. Oh yeah. No, where's this ghost block? Is it there? No. Okay, it's gone. Oh yeah, I seem to recall that as well. I think if we go to Ice Space and get some squid sacks later on, we can take it from there actually. We should be able to locate the desert as well. That is a question of where should I go to... Oh, that's dangerous. Where should I go to find myself some gravel? I mean, normally I would just go to the ocean maybe. But I don't know that I have any water breathing potions, and it's not very stream friendly either to be underwater, if you ask me. I still have a ghost block there somewhere. Never mind. So let's try and get a row full of ice. Oh, that's nice. Or packed ice, and then maybe go and get some normal ice as well, because I do need that as well. In fact, I probably need that more as well, because it's a very good way to make water streams, isn't it? Normal ice. Love that sound. Awesome sound. Very satisfying to dig ice, I think, personally. Yeah, I don't have a helmet, man. Let's call that good for ice. And let's go over for ice of that variety, I mean. And let's go over here and grab this. The ice building mechanisms in this game are actually really awesome. By the way, I really like them. It's so cool that you can that it spreads from the edges and stuff like that. I really like that. See if we can find another ice patch or two, and then just maybe fly around, because this is like a cool biome. I mean, look at this. This is awesome. And here's quite a lot of normal ice here. Let's try and grab as much as we can of this. I don't do helmets, man. I need to look good for the camera. Oh, this is hopeless. Can't be doing with this. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. Let's do it from here instead. There we go. Looking mighty snazzy. This ice will come in handy. Oh, that's cool. Let's call that done, and let's try and find this desert that AC is talking about. But then, okay. By the way, where the heck is the portal? Ah, there it is. Nice. We will go via Ike Space and grab some ink sacks. I do wear armor. I have pants and boots, man. Pants and boots. You don't wear armor either on your body. You wear an elytra, same as everybody else. Whee! Ike's Place. Towards Ike's Place and beyond. Honestly, what is a helmet gonna do to and fro, man? Not much, I'll tell you that. I also have a chest plate with me. I also have a helmet with me. But because I never really wear it often, it's not a priority to sort it out. Where on earth would I go to find ink sacks here? I know he has a squid farm. Maybe it's just down in his storage room. That's a bit weird though. I wouldn't do that. That's the typical example of when I would actually go and get my armor, man. I don't know. I don't know where his ink sacks are. Warm flesh, melon, pumpkin, arrow. Man, this guy has all the things except ink sacks. Nope. Logs, redstone, large chest, poppies. Ooh, here we go. That'll do us for a while. Now, if only there was an ender chest. There's an ender chest. Yeah, I know, man. I even have actually. I think I have some stuff on my helmet. But yeah. Unless I'm doing something like that, I don't tend to have it. Oh, come on. That's so annoying with the crafting tables there. So, that's that. Oh, actually, we do need to have some more rockets, probably. And we could do probably with sleeping before we go out on this sand finding and gravel finding adventure. I will check what I have on my... is this where his... Oh. I will check on what I have on my helmet as well, since you're nagging, AC, alright? Oh, I don't have a helmet. Okay, I forget everything I said. Maybe I should make a helmet then. I don't have any diamonds though, so it's gonna be hard. We'll do it some other time. Let's just find his bed. Inhabit it for a while. I'm sure it used to be in here. He's moved it. I think I actually had a helmet, but it broke. Also, it used to be in here. Ah. Well, it's a good thing we have the bits and bobs box. Where we have our bed. Sure you're not. And then we need some more rockets. See, this is super handy already for me. Otherwise, before I would have had to go back to my base to sort this stuff out, just to get more rockets. West, south, west, south, west. You think it's this way? Yeah, maybe it is. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Very nice plains here, actually. It's very big and grand. Cool hills. Very snowy. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I will go mining one of these days. In fact, we might do that even in the stream. Just to get the diamond count up a little bit. Once we're done with the gravel on that. I think the desert was past this ocean. I want to say that's where it was. Or it was past a ocean. No. This might even be the Christmas village place. No, it's not. But it sure isn't where we want to be. We need to go back again, I think. And call it defeat when it comes to the sand for now, and we'll figure out where it is later on. Yay, the world is loading. Man, it looks weird when it does this. It looks weird. See the leaves before you see the trees and so on and so forth. Let's go mining instead and see what we can do about this helmet. In fact, I need gear in general, right? So, and I need all the valuables I can find. So let's just go and do that. Ooh, nice sheep. Actually, since we're here, whoa! I was going fast. Let's maybe wrong box. Let's maybe shear some sheep since we're here. With whatever we have left on this shearing device. I don't think there's a sheep farm on the server, like a wool farm. If there is, I haven't seen one. And this would go, in my opinion, in the World of Color box, because obviously it's quite colorful. one of those blocks that I really should use more, sheep or wool, but I never remember it, and also I'm always worried that it's going to be catching fire and so on. He had one. Did he destroy it again? Was that? No, that wasn't a colored farm, so to speak. That was just to get sheep meat and wool as a byproduct, I think. Want to say. All right, let's call that good for now. Well, I got the lags. See, look at that. The Elytra's not broken or anything like that, so it's clearly... No! What's going on? Oh, we're almost home. Yeah, I can't fly with my Elytra, it's just completely impossible. Ridiculous, guys. Maybe I can if I go in here. No, sinking like a rock. Oh my days, that is so strange. Suddenly the server decided that it's not going to play ball. And by the way, this is Ike's duping device. It's really cool. Sorry, not duping device. Auto tree farm, auto concrete farm. In fact, I might go and use this thing when it comes time to get all the concrete colors. You know, that might be a good thing. Because look, he's just got stacks and stacks made already. It's really cool. I guess I could dupe all the colors, the colored. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Of course, I'm going to dupe it instead of going to collect sand and gravel. That's a much better idea. Why did nobody tell me that? Hmm? Hmm? Yeah, I did too, man. Ah, man. I think I got DC'd now. Maybe. Nope, nope. It might be alright. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. Just build a material stoneworks factory. Yay! I love that thing, man. But I really, really dislike applied energistics. It's like I'm almost prepared to burn my base down rather than setting it up, because it's such a flippin' hassle. And can you believe that there's no documentation to it as well? Like in-game documentation? It's absolutely ridiculous. Very irresponsible of the mod creators to create that mod like that, in my opinion. Right, so let's get this box out, put the wool in here, and then go down into the mines and see what's going on. And packed ice and that. I want to unpack it for sure. So first of all, bits and bobs. We need to have a stack of normal ice in here. I think we said. Right, and then all of these can go in this thing. And what else do we have? Packed ice. Yeah, we'll have a stack of packed ice in there as well for now. And then the rest we'll chuck in here. And my single dirt block goes in there. Okay, cool. Good, good. Let's go find diamonds, guys. Let's go and find a plethora of diamonds. What could I possibly need for that? I could possibly need some more torches. That'll be good. And then some sticks. Yeah. I don't have to use it, that's true, but I kinda have to, because the more you play on there, the harder it becomes to not use it. Does that make sense? What am I looking for? Wood. This is all jungle wood, I don't want to use that. So let's just go for our logs box here. Yeah, but the problem I have with that, though, I mean, it's great that he knows a lot about it, but honestly, you shouldn't have to have people that are like experts just because you have a mod in your mod pack, and you shouldn't have to scour around the internet just to learn a mod. I find it slightly ridiculous. And obviously the amount of crafting that is involved in it as well is just scary, to be honest. So here we have a little place. Yeah. Yeah, whether that is achievements maybe, that could be a good idea maybe, or something like that. But just leaving you like that is yeah, I don't think that's it just irks me, basically. Let's put it like that. Right, I guess we're mining. So yeah, we're finding stuff already, guys. Yay. Although it's not the desired diamonds, of course. Let's do some poke holes as well. Everybody knows that's the best way to find diamonds. Yep, stream day today, guys. Extreme stream day, that's what it is. And yeah, the thing is, I stream every Sunday, but I'm trying to stream more as well now. So planning next stream, by the way, I'm planning to do on Wednesday. But the thing is, I'm also acutely aware that I'm going away to Sweden the week after next, so we'll see how it goes. Basically, we'll see how it goes. So I need to have some content coming out on my channel in that week as well, please. Are you feeling triggered, AC? I can't imagine why. Why are you feeling triggered? There's no reason for you to be triggered. Oop, poke hole. Poke hole! Honestly, mate, I don't know what's best. I know you cover you cover the area more thoroughly, but that's not always the best way to find diamonds, though. But this is good though, because I need stone as well. I've not used a silk touch pick really at all so far in the game, so that's pretty good for me as well. Yeah, I have an exciting week ahead of me. That's another thing to take into consideration. It's my first week as manager. I still don't have a workplace at my where I'm supposed to sit, but so I'm still at my old place, if that makes any sense. But hopefully that'll materialize in this week, and then I'm gonna go to the new place, and I'm gonna pretty much sit there and try and figure out what it is to do as a manager that you don't do as a normal employee. Yeah, this is a quick. I would say this is a quicker way to find diamonds. What I'm doing, but I do think caving is probably still best. But I'm too lazy today to cave. I'm feeling well, I don't know. I'm feeling like it's Sunday, and lo and behold, it is Sunday. Sunday is no day to go dungeoneering. Sunday is a day for some relaxing mining. And the thing is, you're right as well, because I have everything. I mean, I need everything, just the same as you. See? Diamonds from the poke hole. Haha! Yeah, well, I like caving. I like caving with like with my family. So me and my daughter go caving sometimes, and me and my wife go caving. I like that, but I don't like caving when I have to cave. You know what I mean? When I'm looking for something, because it just feels like you get so sidetracked, and you know, man, no, I don't like it for ore finding. And I always invariably get lost in the caves as well, because they all look the same. But yeah, this is back to the roots. Aha! Here I run into a thing that I've made before. Yeah. So that's pretty good. 5 diamonds. 5 diamond ore. That's not terrible. Yeah, home is nice. Home, actually, to be honest, I think home is a little bit too nice. So I would normally, if I were to do a mod pack on my own, I would not include FTB utilities. I think there's the only thing it does is chunk loading and that. Oh yeah, this is a nice ravine, by the way, guys. I pretty much emptied it already, I think. Yeah, so, but I do need a bucket of water. I think feeder-based utilities is a little bit too nice. It's too convenient. It makes all the chunk loaders and that stuff and all the nifty tools that you normally have for that sort of stuff. They makes them obsolete, and that's what I don't like about it. Let's just pick somewhere here and go. But one thing I always do, by the way, when I cave, or when I mine, sorry, is I always mine out everything that I find. Because it's really, really common, I think, that you find things behind other things. So, and also you do expose a lot of blocks just by, so coal is like the best thing ever. And also I try and dig out any patches of gravel and things like that that I find. It just makes sense to me. I don't like creepers blowing up in my base, but it's part of the game, though. Yeah, so for here for instance, I would go in here and actually dig out all this gravel, because that's a pretty good way to expose blocks. Plus, you know, yeah, look at that, gravel, diamonds right in the gravel. Gravel is one of the most important things now in the game as well, because of the concrete. Granted, we have a duper on the server here, but normally you don't have a duper, so... Yeah, I know I'm not. I don't see. The thing is, I'm more in favor of the mega torch in that case. Although, but because that's an item that does a specific thing, and you actually have to at least sacrifice a couple of diamonds and stuff like that to make it. Look at that, gold behind the iron. That's nice. Although gold is quite worthless on the server. But that's fine, that's fine. We'll grab it. We might use gold ore at some point, who knows? Yeah, the thing is, I don't like lighting up my base, because I like the difference between light and shadow in the game, right? But, and I like that to be a mechanic and modded at the very least for sort of sorting that out, so that you don't have to. But I don't necessarily think Fear the Beast Utilities is the best thing for that, because it's a bit OP, and you don't have to craft anything. It's like a meta mod, really. Let's dig this dirt out, see what's behind it. There was some redstone at least. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I know it is. Yeah, I'm not saying we should remove it from the mod pack or anything, and I will use it. Second lot of things that I mine out like this: gravel and dirt, and look what we find. More diamonds. More diamonds. I'm happy. Yeah, this is going really well. All things considered. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's cool, though. It is pretty cool if there's a trade-off for things, don't you think? Or do you think that... But the thing is... Yeah. I say that it's cool that there's a trade-off, and then I don't like applied logistics. But the problem with Pride and Resistance is that one of my least favorite things to do in modded is crafting things. And that is just such a crafting hole. Yeah. I have now 16 diamond ore. So that should be half a stack of diamonds or so. Grab that extra piece of dye right there. It'll come in handy. Yeah, but you like the road to becoming OP as well, don't you? You like how you get there? Or maybe not. I do anyway, right? So for me, it's cool that you can become OP. And it is also cool to become OP, or to be OP, but the coolest thing is to have fun while you get OP. And I'm not saying Feed the Beast makes you all invincible or anything like that anyway, so... What surprises you, man? That I like to... I like the road to becoming OP. I mean, I'm not a purist or anything like that, so I don't mind Feed the Beast utilities from that perspective. What I do think about it is that it's just a meta mod. It's not a mod that adds any content to the game. That's my problem with it. All it is super convenient way to do things that you could actually do with things that are in-game items. Yeah. Now I like the quality of life stuff a lot as well. So like barrels that are really big and, you know, really fast furnaces and stuff like that. But they're all in-game things. Oh yeah, okay, that's surprising. Yeah, that is really surprising to me as well. And I don't think I've heard that anywhere else, to be honest. I'm lost in my own cave now, or my own mine. I don't know that it is. We need to check it out, man. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with you, AC. It's but of course it depends on how well it's coded. Maybe AE2 is exceptionally well coded and therefore very mild on the server. Who knows, you know? More diamonds. Keep them coming, game. Let's see here. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, full house. Right. I wouldn't mind RF Tool Dimension. Well, I'm really looking forward to Twilight Forest. I really hope they actually include it as a default as well. And I think they will, because they wanted to have it to begin with, but then it was a bit too buggy, right? And I really certainly wouldn't mind having RF Tools Dimensions as well. But I do think is quite stressful for the server, because obviously that creates new dimensions. And I know when I watched Direwolf 20's Season 8, he has quite a lot of performance issues because of it, even on a single player world. And you can just imagine people starting creating all these crazy dimensions and you know, just lagging the server down. Yeah, Twilight Forest, you mean, yeah? Yeah, that's what I mean. It was in the pack, but it was a bit too buggy. Yeah, I would love it too. And in fact, whenever next I do a single player modded, I'm gonna definitely have RF Tools Dimensions in it. That's for sure, because it's something I really want to play with. It seems really interesting. I've been thinking about a sort of a dimension-based mod pack. That could be a cool thing. Hey Tech, how you doing, man? How are you doing? Hope you're alright, man. Yeah, we have some redstone as well. I think I have quite a lot of redstone now. Stacking a bit of blocks. That ain't bad. Let's get this gold. Yeah, I know. I actually watched his when he killed the Naga today, his episode from season 9 AC, and that looked like a really funny and cool monster, to be honest. So let's see, we are full up. Let's grab one of our miscellaneous boxes. Let's chuck everything in there for now. Well, you know what I think, Textomper? I think that the challenge in something like Feed the Beast Revelation, for instance, is in what you choose to do with it and how you build with it. The challenge isn't necessarily that it's hard to make things, although if you try and set up A2, you'll be crying blood, man. But other than that, I don't think it's too hard as such. But what it does do, what a kitchen sink pack does do, it allows you to be a bit like have good ideas about things and try and do things in a new way and things like that. And I find that interesting. That aspect of it I find interesting. And then of course you can just always build things. Yeah, okay, so you want a more involved. I think Draconic Evolution is a really good idea, where they've taken the end dimension and put in a massive mob fight there, and also a mob fight that you benefit from doing multiple times. I think that's a good idea. Although of course I would really suck at trying to kill the entropy dragon or whatever it's called. Because, you know, I suck at the action aspect of the game for sure. Alright. Let's go back upstairs and see how many diamonds we managed to acquire here. Let's see. And I'll lay out the blocks, right? And you need to take a guess, guys. You need to take a guess how many it is. I'll guess as well. Oh, that's cool, AC. Yeah, he's taken to modded quite well. I seem to be the one who's really struggling with modded. It's like I really want to be really good at it, but I'm really bad at it. But I'm certainly enjoying Field Beast Revelation a lot more than I enjoyed Foolcraft. In fact, I mean I really am enjoying Field Beast Revolution. To the point where I sometimes find it's hard to go on here and play, you know. So we'll maybe we'll first of all set up shop here. Don't I have an empty chest here somewhere? Yes, I do. So let's grab this thing, and let's see. We need to smelt that. And that's about all we need to smelt. So let's do that first of all. No. I'm smelting ore here. That's ridiculous. But anyway, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine. So that's that. Now let's go up and... Do I have any more pork chops? I do. Yummy. Yum yum, pig's bum. Of course it's night, so let's go and sleep. And then we'll lay out the diamonds, yeah? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is because you got... Did I not sleep? Monsters nearby. This worries me. Man, it's being a nuisance now. Oh, there's a skeleton. That's alright, We'll kill you and then we'll go sleep. If you see this server is kind of struggling here at the moment. It's kind of an oddity. It happened when I loaded a bunch of new chunks, yeah? Yeah, but that's fair enough though, Text Dumper. You learn by having people helping you out. I once wanted AC to help me out, but then he didn't want to because he doesn't like me, so... You know, that's fair enough. So we have 24. Hello. Look at this. This is not right, is it? Look at him struggling to get near me. Okay, guys, we need the right pick as well, don't we? So, Fortune 3 pick. 24 diamond blocks. How many diamonds am I gonna get? 49, okay. 49. I'm guessing 24 ores. Well, it's gonna be 40. I'm guessing 40. Well, this is vanilla tech stomper, so no. But okay, let's see. Let's start. I'm saying 40. You're saying 49. You can still guess tech stomper. I take it your guess is 96. I would be very happy if it was 96. Any last guesses here? Before I look. Alright. 59! We're all wrong, but you were most right, AC. Hey, that's great stuff. 59 diamonds, that is very good for me. Oh, look. There's another struggling fella. Over a stack of diamonds, guys. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't had a stack of diamonds on this server yet, so now I do. But guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'm gonna have to call it quits here. It's getting late. I need to work tomorrow and I need to sleep some as well. And also I have to get all the kids to school very early in the morning. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Make sure you check out some videos of mine that are coming out next week. And I will try my best to stream again on Wednesday evening. So yeah, hope you enjoy the stream and I'll see you later, guys. Bye!
Seven. How many was it for the...
Oh no, it actually does say it.
Oh, Vidargavia! Dude, thank you so much for the host, man.
Alright, another Devon.
Alright, we've got sharpness and we've got, what'd you call it? With absolutely no followers, but still here. That's okay, V. Was you streaming on Mixer today? I didn't realize what time it was, to be honest. You up for a round of Bed Wars, V? No, it was on YouTube. Yeah, you done went to the dark side, man. You done went to the dark side. That's all I can say about it. Oh no, gotta go to bed shortly.
Yeah, I think some diamonds over there.
Really? That was seriously that rubber band and I fell into
Did you grab the diamonds before?
Yeah, I didn't have any on me. I just lost the golden apple
Okay.
and so 18 wool. Well, it's temporarily for now. Yeah, I know. To be honest, man, I have zero interest in that hustle right now. I'm just trying to have fun.
I think the green team left.
Did they
Because
leave?
there's nothing showing signs of any crossing from the green team.
I think that's why I've been streaming so much, just because it's a lot more fun as it is. So gonna try Twitch for a month, props in March.
Diamonds in the chest.
How many's in there?